Yo, what's up everybody? It's been a week since I started my fitness journey again, so I feel amazing, I gotta say. I've been eating properly, I've been training properly, so of course I feel like I'm in power at the moment, which is really nice. We're heading to the gym again, and I posted a few videos and I checked the comments and replied as best as I could. I've noticed that there are still people from Mekalaya, my Kasi family. Yeah, I have this baila to honor you all. I miss you all. Hopefully we'll see soon. Also my family from Finland. Terve kaikille, terveisiä Afrikasta, Zanzibarista. Siisti nähdä, että sielläkin on jengiä, jotka on kiinnostunut tsiikaa tätä mun fitnessmatkaani takaisin huippukuntoon. Joo, mä jatkan englanniksi vielä. So to each and every one of you, I'm really happy that you're watching the channel and interested in my fitness philosophy and my fitness journey. So love to all of you. Today we're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna do some chest, we're gonna do some arms. I think it's a chest arm day. Also, now I'm going the wrong direction. Maybe we can pass here. We're gonna mix up a little, and now I'm also gonna do some quads. So I think I'm gonna start with quads because they really need most of the energy. So I don't want to make a long intro, so I would just want to say that stay tuned. There's gonna be a lot of fitness related content in this channel, so I think it's gonna help so many people to start training and to dedicate themselves to this kind of a fitness lifestyle. So let's go train. That was the single leg squat with dumbbells on my hands. I'm not really sure if that's the correct term for the movement, but any case, it's gonna affect your quads and your glutes. So it's a really powerful and an effective move and quite easy to execute. A few key things: you need to be really balanced and also need a good posture. So you're working the leg that is in front, and you go all the way down as you are physically able. So take a step back, put like a decent step back. We're gonna increase the weight, so let's do another one. So you'll see. It's a really powerful move. All the moves that you do for quads, compound movements. We're talking about like a multiple joint movement, like you see the single step squat is. It's gonna wear you out pretty quick. Honestly, it's not fun to do, but of course it's worth it, so keep doing it. Of course there are various ways in doing this specific movement. You can elevate your supporting leg. I'm not sure if it's called the supporting leg, but in any case, yeah, let's call it a passive leg. You can elevate it and put it on maybe a stool, maybe this or the one I'm sitting on here, to intensify the move. So when you elevate the passive leg, it's gonna get much more harder. So that is also, if you want to intensify the move, I guide you to do it. So you should try doing it in that way. So how to adjust the passive leg on the stool and how big of a step do you need to take? Just follow these steps, alright? So first, you go sit on the stool and you put your legs straight with the knee bent on a 90-degree angle. Just put your feet a little bit more from the 90-degree angle, and that's your supporting leg. I mean, your working leg is going to be placed there, and the passive leg is going to be placed on the stool. So check this out. So these are the leg extensions, and it's also working your quads. So it's only isolating the quad muscles, so you're not actually working anything else. For example, the single leg squat, or what do you call it, it also works your glutes. So this is an isolation movement, and it only works your quads. And it's really simple to do. Just adjust the machine to your liking. Make sure that when you do the push movement, you lock your legs and escort the weight. Always remember to control the weight. There are a few ways in doing this. For example, you can tilt your toes outside, which will more put emphasis on the teardrop muscles on your quad. So this will emphasize teardrop muscle. And when you put your toes inwards, it's going to affect more of the sweep. But if you're a beginner, you're going to want to focus on just muscle building. So keep a neutral position and focus on building your legs, your quads more before you start adding your details. That's my suggestion. Of course, you're going to do what you want to do, but this is how I would engage the movement. Let's do one more set, all right? So we're actually doing something fun at the moment. This is the chest press, which is gonna work your pecs. It's a pretty simple movement. I said it before that I prefer to do something that gives me a bigger stretch, because this is limited. The stretch you feel chest press like this, it's gonna be limited. So what's best for the muscle is that the muscle experiences a full stretch. You're capable of doing so when you're doing a chest press with dumbbells on a flat bench. So when you lie down and you just take the dumbbells, you're able to bring your hands and your elbow way back to stretch the pecs, right? Our study says the most important part is the stretching part of the movement. So basically, if you want to do a partial set, a partial rep, it's better you do it from the full stretch halfway than halfway to squeeze. So keep that in mind while you're doing any movement. So this is the pec deck, and it's also an isolation movement. It's working more of the joint, which is located here under the shoulder. It's kind of a fly movement, which is going to engage the pecs, which is a really good finisher for your chest day. I suggest that you do this at the end of the workout, your chest workout. If you do not have any shoulder problems, your body is really healthy, your joints are really healthy, do not be afraid of stretching all the way back. It's really good for the pecs. So remember, keep a moderate weight. You don't need to go full blast, full out on this move. It's a finisher move, so you want more intensity with this move, so more reps than more weight, alright? So this is the tricep extension. So you're gonna work up your tricep, and the interesting part about the tricep is, it's a lot bigger than the bicep. So if you want really big arms, you need to focus on working your tricep more. That's a really good way to get big arms. There are many grips, but I'm going to show you the rebar variation. So you take a good grip, like so, both sides of course, but you get the deal. And you bring your elbow down here. You bend your torso slightly, and your elbow is a bit separated from your body. And when you bring it down, your elbow stays in place. It's not going to move back, it's not going to move forward, so it stays on place. So basically, it could move slightly upwards when you're bringing the weight down and you're going for the stretch. But when you push it down, your elbow will stay on position. So you don't want to move your elbow when you're bringing the weight down. So you want to keep it on position, right? So you stretch on the top and you bring it down and you straighten your arm, you squeeze, you do not move your elbow, right? And you're not going to move your elbow in, it stays in place, right? So keep it narrow. So when you do the pushing movement, do not open your elbow. If you're opening your elbow, you have too much weight. You gotta reduce the weight. One more time. If you want to know what's optimal for muscle building, how many times? A good rule of thumb is 2 or 3 moves per muscle and 2 to 3 sets per movement. And the rep range is going to be somewhere between 8 to 12 is good. When I started out, I swore by the number 10, which is really good. It's gonna move you forward. It's gonna develop you. So 10 is good, but always remember that you need to find a perfect amount of resistance. If you have too much weight, you're gonna destroy the move. You're gonna compensate with some other muscle. You're bringing some other muscles in the move, or you're using momentum, which is reducing the stretch. You're stressing the muscle, and you want to stress the muscle. So once again, 2 to 3 moves per muscle group, 2 to 3 sets per movement. So 10 in general is a good amount of reps. That's what I started with, and of course you need to experiment as you progress. So there you have it. Single cable press, a single hand cable press. I use it to finish my tricep. I haven't done many tricep moves. This is like the second tricep move, but as you know, it's the beginning because I just got back into training, so I don't want to wear my muscles out that much in the beginning. So I want them to get used to the stress before I increase more sets, more moves, more reps. I'm moving progressively. I add on the next session, right? Second week of training, so I'm still in the beginning and still taking it easy. So, but you'll get to see me increasing the volume, the intensity. Yeah. So baby steps back. So that's it, guys. This was my chest, tricep, and a little bit quads training session. I hope you got some valuable information, and I hope you strength and prosperity in your life, and thank you for sticking around. All the best until next time. Peace.